Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Brewing Live, all new season, episode 127 for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. So, nasa episode 127 na tayo. That's how long we have been serving the community to be mentally fit, mentally prepared. Brewing Live is a community service of the Cup Coffee Republic, our coaching hub and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. In partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart here as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. Giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style, so I encourage you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do by blessing the Cup Coffee Republic with your food and beverage order. We have delicious vegan meals and fresh guyabano for easy switch to healthy eating, and we also have sausage platter, waffles and cakes for your favorite food and classic comfort food. So right now, Decaf has a lot to offer. We also have the insulin wine that can help you manage your sugar level. So we also have the insulin tea. So if you are doing the healthy switch, what I do is I use the insulin tea as my water. So what I do is I boil two sachets in 2 liters of water. Tapos yun yung nilalagay ko sa ref. So very refreshing, very refreshing. Di ba? Parang yung, if you're an avid fan of K novelas, di ba? They have this drink that na my color. It's usually the tea. So ganun naman ako rin. So if you're also wanting to adapt that change, then you can also start it by using the insulin tea. And of course, we also have a lot of good food at Decaps. Ang dami na ngayon. We have a lot of frozen food. So you can bring Decap home and enjoy decaf at the comfort of your home. So my favorite right now is of course the vegan radish the radish cake. Yung Chinese radish cake kasi there's meat in it, but this one it's really pure vegetable. And you also have of course the frozen pies. It brings back memories of childhood. So try it out. All you have to do is check out the FB page of Decaf Coffee Republic for the menu and sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So you will be able to bring Decaf Coffee Republic experience to your place. We are also open now from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. for your order on pickup and delivery. So for other ways to support our community works, of course, you may also give us some stars or love gift through fund transfer. So just check the caption of this video for the bank info and or GCash account. You know, the stars and the funds that you are sending us will go a long way. Master Coach is trying to build a mentally fit space. So, yun po yung, dun po namin gagamitan ng inyong mga funds. So, all the help that you can give us will help us continue to bless the digital space with education that would help a lot of people to create that impact of change. So, this is what we really needed at this time. So, send us your love gifts. We will highly appreciate it. And for those of you just joining us in, welcome and thank you for being here. Of course, we have Master Coach Yasmin. Hello, Coach Pichi, Coach Nords, and of course, Coach Lynn. Welcome and thank you for being here. You may circulate also the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, encouragement, motivation, and best just acknowledge and express gratitude. This topic for today is really about motivation. So motivate someone today. Maybe this is the best time that they needed that. So do not hesitate. Just send out that message. As for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside the Learning Society by Master Coach A. Special mention to fellow bronze badge holders. So we are now on our sixth mental model masterclass, and the last class was really about thought leadership. How can you be a knowledge entrepreneur? So It was really a great class. And of course, the mental models that we're learning, come to think of it, lahat pala tayo, meron na nun. Hindi lang natin alam kung anong tawag at kung paano natin siya i-maximize to our full advantage. So if you are not yet a smart holder of Bill Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we are enjoying, then today is the best time for you to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 and join the Bill Learning Society, the tent maker of Bill Learning Homes for mental fitness. Enjoy also 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. Get a full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach, which happens every fourth Saturday of the month. And of course, enjoy the benefit of a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date this coming November 27 at 7 p.m. Our next Mental Model Masterclass. Master Coach will be teaching us about Jeff Bezos' mental model mastery. Ano nga bang mental model meron si Jeff Bezos at and he became a successful entrepreneur. He's also a knowledge entrepreneur, you know. So for more information and registration assistance, connect, of course, with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. And of course, moving on for today's episode, I will be sharing motivating the unmotivated, how to get and stay motivated. Of course, motivation is one of the things that we need. And oftentimes, sinasabi nga natin, I have to go out so I can be inspired and get motivated. But come to think of it, motivation is really inside us. So please do tag a friend, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on mental preparedness. Paano ba yung connection ng motivation sa mental preparedness? Well, when you are motivated, it makes you do the things that you want to do. Therefore, you are mentally happy, di ba? Pag unmotivated ka, of course, you feel sluggish. And, of course, the way you think also is at times negative. So, let's get motivated. So, let's keep that motivation going. But before that, if this is your first time joining me, I am Life Coach Joya. I am a certified co-active, co-create professional life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I am also a community manager, a public speaking scholar, and a master builder apprentice of Master Coach, where we help you build a tribe to reach your unstoppable dream. I am the founder and creator of a Women's Epiphany coaching community, and my mission is to help women become the mom, wife, and woman they were meant to be so they can influence and make an impact to have that safe mental and emotional space for their family to thrive. So if you are watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay and do send us a message if you wish to connect with any of the points that resonates with you. I'll get back to you also after the live if I miss out any of your comments. Of course, you may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. And please do follow and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when new learning videos becomes available. So, let's start off. What is it that motivates us to do the things we do? Di ba, meron nga sinasabi na para kanino ka bumabangon. It's really, that commercial really speaks more of what motivates you to wake up each day. The word motivation comes from the root word motive. So as a noun, it means causing a person to act. And as an adjective, it causes someone to take action. So in short, motive means motion, to move. So staying motivated is to keep going. Kaya nga, di ba, sinasabi natin, I want to go out so that I can get the inspiration to be motivated. However, we forget that motivation is within us because all you have to do is move. Kaya nga, motive is motion. Yun talaga yung equivalent niya. Motivation is defined by scientists as the willingness to do something. So come to think of it, it's still about taking action. So yun po si motivation. A neurotransmitter known as dopamine is the major role player in motivation. So the more we get motivated, the higher our dopamine level is. Dopamine performs its task before we obtain rewards, meaning that its real job is to encourage us to act either to achieve something good or avoid something bad. So yun daw ang role ni dopamine to make us take that action. Hello, Coach Darbel. Thank you so much for joining. So when does motivation happens? Motivation happens when our dopamine spikes because we anticipate something important is about to happen. So, dun daw nangyayari ang motivation. So if you think about it, when we are taking action, then that means may result yung action natin. We are anticipating something. So whether it will be for something good or we are going to avoid something bad, may action doon. So when there is motivation, there is action. That means our dopamine level spikes. And that also gives us that happiness because we're able to take action. There is what we know, what scientists calls or psychologists calls as the arousal theory of motivation. Have you heard about it? If you have heard about the arousal theory of motivation, comment #connect and let's talk about it. Each person daw has a unique arousal level. So, bawat tao, merong specific or right arousal level for them. So, when our arousal level drops below these personalized optimal levels, we seek some sort of stimulation to elevate them. So, pag nararamdaman daw, or pag bumababa na yung arousal level natin, which is beyond the personalized, kasi bawat tao, meron tayong optimization level. And that optimization level is where our motivation is. So, pag nag-drop yon, then that is why at times we try to stimulate or seek to elevate them. So in simpler terms, our motivation is dependent on our arousal level. So ano bang ibig kong sabihin doon? For example, when our arousal level is low, at times we seek motivation by going on a night out. So parang feeling mo, I'm bored, so I just want to go out or have fun, have chill moments. Kaya, so that it gets you motivated again. Or when your arousal level is too high, it gets you motivated by selecting a relaxing activity such as going for a walk or doing something like writing, reading. The assumption here is we are motivated to pursue actions that help us maintain balance. So yung arousal level natin will depend on the motivation that we will get. So depende siya. So kung medyo mababa, ang tendency daw natin para mabalance and we stimulate the motivation is we try to go out where it's more fun. Like pag night out, di ba, maingay, party. So the adrenaline rush. Pero pag high naman yung motivation mo, mas naghahanap ka ng, ang pambalance mo naman doon is yung naghahanap ka ng mga tahimik lang, madaling gawin. So, when we become overly aroused, we seek soothing activities that help calm and relax us. Yun daw yung difference pag sobrang mataas ang motivation arousal mo. So, if we become bored, on the other hand, we head in search of more invigorating activities that will energize and arouse us. So, yun yung relationship ng yun yung ibig sabihin ng arousal theory of motivation. So the higher our arousal levels, the better we perform and the higher our motivation is. So kung mataas yung ating arousal level, so come to think of it, now that you are aware of such information as arousal level, so pag bored ako ganito, so dapat I have to take action para lang, di ba, nakakatuwa na alam mo na ngayon na hindi mo naman tayo kailangang mag-night out or something. Maybe all you have to do is take action to increase your motivation so that you can do better and perform better. Pero what makes it hard for us to get motivated? Ano nga ba? Bakit nga ba minsan ang hirap ma-motivate? Well, in truth, it's all in our head. Kasi nga, di ba, sabi ko nga, hinahanap natin si motivation sa labas. Yung mga naging classmate ko dyan sa isa sa mga cards na nilabas no ni Master, di ba, we talk about the motivation, meron tayong activity na motivation. Di ba sabi ni Master Coach A, motivation is really inside of us, hindi natin kailangang hanapin because it's really the action that we have to take. So motivation um, is inside of each one of us. However, it makes it hard for us to get motivated kasi there are actually three primary source of resistance that affects our motivation. May resistance level kasi tayo. And it's nandun talaga din yung resistance na yun sa atin. So, kung ma-identify mo yung resistance level na yon, if you're able to identify it in your thought process, then you can get yourself motivated. So what are those three primary sources of resistance that affects our motivation? First resistance, I have to. Yung word na I have to. So very few things create resistance as effectively as being forced to do something. So pag I have to daw yung mindset natin, ibig sabihin, parang pinipili tayo. So sometimes, we might not even want to do things we usually enjoy just because we feel we have to. Parang nagiging obligation siya or responsibility or something na kailangan lang gawin. So this particular type of resistance keeps many people from taking that active step or entrepreneurial step in their lives as they don't want their formerly fun activities to become have to tasks. So, pag ang feeling mo is you have to do it because it's needed, kaya ka din hindi na mo-motivate. So what you can do, the solution is change it to I choose to. Kaya di ba merong mga sinasabi si Master na word na pag sinasabi I can't, but say it as I have yet. Or I have yet to. Kasi binabago natin yung mindset. So, when your mindset is I have to, change it to I choose to, so that you can combat the effect by changing how you think. So imagine, realize that nothing in life is actually a have to. You don't have to get up and you don't have to go to work, but you choose to because you enjoy the benefits those actions create. So when you focus on the benefits of your actions, resistance melts away. So I have to, change it to I choose to. Kasi mag-iba yung mindset mo and you will get motivated. Second resistance that people often encounter is I don't feel right about this. So when you are approaching a task that's opposed to your values or beliefs, you likely find that you don't have a lot of motivation to get it done. So example, suppose you're asked to work overtime when you to do overtime work, pero you value your family life over your career advancement. So in this situation, what happens to your attitude is that your good attitude feels that it conflicts with your belief. Parang, kaya ka na-demotivate. Pagod na ako eh. Ayoko na eh. Kaya lang, kailangan ko siyang gawin. So, bumabalik ulit yung mindset mo sa I have to. Kailangan siyang gawin. And of course, yung second na resistance mo is you don't feel right about it kasi dapat may time ka para sa family. So, what you can do, the solution is to realign your task. There are two ways to better align a task with your values. Of course, first, change the task. Halimbawa, nakakapagod yung task na yun. Ano bang meron dun sa task at ayaw mo siya? And so you could see if, para makita mo, baka kailangan ko lang mag-trade lang ng extra hour this week para may off ako next week. Or para hindi ako nawawala ng time sa family ko. Or another option is to add value to the task you're doing. So for example, hindi mo talaga may iwasan yung task, then what is the added value on that task? So maybe you could think about how your extra overtime will allow you to get away with your family. Like, or how can you, teka lang, syempre pag may overtime ako, may overtime pay ako. Then that means I can enjoy time with my family. Pwede akong bumili ng something that would make them happy. So, merong value added dun sa task na ginagawa mo instead of you thinking na it's not right. So, yun kasi yung mindset mo dun. And the third resistance, I can't do this. When you feel unequal to a task, it can be very difficult to get started. The feeling that you'll certainly fail or that you don't know how to begin will make many distractions seem infinitely more interesting than the task itself. So at times, we also get demotivated because feeling natin we cannot do it. Parang hindi ko naman 'to magagawa, so what's the use of doing this? So nawawalan ka ulit ng motivation. Sabi nga ni Coach Darvel, the higher our motivation level, the higher we take action. Yes. And si Coach, your arousal level determine your based on the theory of arousal motivation. So, and it's true, our mindset can affect or force our motivation. So, kailan mo talagang tingnan, paano ba ako nag-iisip? Ano ba yung mindset ko? So, di ba, I gave you 3. First is, of course, I have to change it to I choose to para mabago yung mindset. Second is, this is not right. So, find value in that task. And of course, resistance, I can't do this. The solution, of course, here is to realize that effort creates excellence. So, everyone knows the saying, practice makes perfect or mastery. And so when you put effort into a task, you'll get better at doing it. If you need help, ask for it. But don't let your lack of knowledge stop you. Next time, you won't have so much resistance to doing that particular task. Kasi ang dito naman sa resistance number 3 na I can't do this, we try to allow our mind, our brain to say, I can't do it. So mag-i-stop na siya. Di ba? Kaya nga lagi din sinasabi ni Master Coach A, stop using the word di ko alam. You know what? When I had my coaching session with Master Coach A, when I went into her program, yung una naming in-address is the words that I used to myself. And one of my favorite words was di ko alam. And because that word will allow me to stop thinking. Or di ko alam, so hindi ko na lang gagawin. Di ko alam, kaya ayoko siya. So that affects how we are how we are looking at things. But when you're able to stop saying, I can't do this, by trying it out, it allows you to feel better. Kasi what you have to do now is when you're able to do it, it makes you practice the task. Mas natututunan mo siya kaya nga kasi inaalaw mo yung sarili mo instead of allowing your brain to stop and say, I can't do it. So those are the 3 primary source of resistance that affects our motivation. So when you can change your mindset ulit talaga tayo. Hello, Coach Colleen. Thank you for joining. So when you can change your mindset, you will be able to work on the motivation that you needed. You know, I really like this motivation talk kasi doon ko na-realize, mindset nga pala siya whenever you allow so kahit minsan ayaw mo yung task, find the value in what you do. Mababago mo siya ma-overcome mo yung at times, di ba, you're not inspired or you're not working, you're not doing anything because you really can't find the motivation. Then, tingnan mo, asan ka dito sa 3 resistance na to? The I have to, I can't do it right, it's not right, or yung pangatlo is, I can't do this. Asan yung mindset mo dun sa 3? When you're able to work on that 3, by changing that mindset, you will be able again to find that motivation. So how do you get motivated even when you don't feel like it? First, of course, is build a ritual. It is not just about the schedule, but the ritual. When you do it every day, it becomes a habit. It makes it repeatable and easy to do, and it reduces the chance of you skipping it. Di ba pag ritual mo siya, mahirap siyang i-let go Kasi, teka lang, hinahanap siya ng brain mo. So, create a ritual in your life for you to be able to continue and have that momentum to get motivated. Let's take, Maya, if you know Maya Angelou, what Maya Angelou did as a ritual is, she rented a local hotel room and went there to write. So what she does is, she arrived at 6:30 a.m. and wrote until 2 p.m. and then went home to do some editing. She never slept at that hotel. So part ng ritual niya is to go to that hotel and write. May specific time siya to write. Another one who got the ritual is Michael Chabon. He's a Pulitzer Prize winner. He writes 5 nights per week from 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. So naging ritual niya na yon. And since because it's a ritual, it was easier for him to write books because he knows that he has to write books every day. Hello everyone, I'm back. Sorry, our internet connection got lost. Not sure what happened there, so we're checking it out. So, balikan ko lang, no, kanina I left off in how you get motivated, and the first one was we were on build a ritual. So, the last one that I was giving you was about wake up 4 a.m., writes for 5 hours, and then goes for a run every day. So, nabuild nyo yung ritual na yon. That's why every action that we take will lead us to the motivation that we need. Number two is tackle important priorities. When you tackle important priorities, that means no matter how good your routines are, you will still likely experience some degree of fatigue by the end of the day. But make sure that you address your most important work priorities first thing in the morning so that you have the highest possible level of focus. So that's one as well. Know what the priorities are so that kasi from building the ritual, alam mo na ngayon kung ano yung pagkakasunod-sunod mo na dapat mong gawin or the task that will build your motivation for the next day. So if you try to play a serious match against a professional tennis player, like Serena Williams, of course, you will find yourself demotivated for a different reason. Number three is build your you need. And finally, of course, it's I'm sorry. It seems the internet is back now. So of course, the last one that I'm speaking about, the stay motivated using the Goldilocks rule. Alam niyo ba kung ano yung Goldilocks rule? Di ba? Do you remember the story of Goldilocks? Yung yung kinain niya yung porridge, di ba? But here, what we really mean by the Goldilocks rule is that human beings love challenges, but only if they are within the optimal zone of difficulty. So, ano ibig sabihin ng optimal zone of difficulty? That means tasks that are significantly below your current abilities are boring. So, pag yung task daw na gagawin mo is something that does not challenge you will find it boring. But tasks that are significantly beyond, pag sobra naman siya dun sa current abilities mo, it will somehow discourage you. But if the tasks are right on the border of success and failure, yung parang within the limits lang, that it incredibly motivates the human brain. The Goldilocks rule states that humans experience peak motivation when working on tasks that are right on the edge of their current abilities. Not too hard, not too easy, just right. Yun naman daw yung one of the ways that you can keep your motivation going by adopting the Goldilocks rule. So example, if you try to play a serious match against a 4-year-old, you will quickly become, for example, you're someone who plays tennis. If you're going to play, serious ka dun sa game na yun, pero ang kalaro mo ay 4 years old, of course, you will become bored and the match is too easy. Malamang nga, wala pa ayaw mo na siyang gawin kasi alam mo naman matatalo mo yung 4-year-old, di ba? So on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you try to play a serious match against a professional tennis player like Serena Williams, of course, you will find yourself demotivated for a different reason. That the match is too difficult. So, pag sobrang baba dun sa capability mo, you will find it boring. Pero pag sobrang beyond naman sa capability mo, then it's too difficult. So if you could spend more time doing the things that excite and motivate you, what would that mean for your business and life? High levels of energy, of course, produce continual growth and will give you higher level of confidence. And the best way, of course, is to just keep doing it. Just keep taking action. So before I end, I want to leave you with this. Pick 3 things that give you high levels of excitement and motivation. Commit to spending at least 1 more hour on each of the things every month. See what you can achieve. If it brings in the results you want, Aim to spend more times on those three things and remove three things you want to spend less time on. So take that activity and let's have a conversation. So thank you everyone for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. Because of the ongoing GCQ, the free talk on mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. is temporarily put on hold, but you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs. We're available 24/7 and we will support in the best possible way. If you are interested to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, then connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Certification Program by Master Coach A. We are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots, so make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. And of course, if you're interested to become a life coach but you're not ready yet to jumpstart the profession, or you're not ready yet to, you just want to test the waters, you can now start your journey. You can enroll for $100 or 5,500 pesos. All you have to do is connect with Coach Rezzhel to get the information on how you can avail of that first step into the certification process. And of course, our certification comes with CPD units. So if your company or organization is in need of trainings that are CPD accredited, you can now connect with us. Life Coach Philippines will be able to offer you trainings or webinars or coaching services, coaching talks with CPD units. And you can use that CPD units, of course, for your promotions or for if you are someone who are renewing PRC licenses. So connect with us and let's have a conversation. So join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 128 from Coach Cherry Minas. And of course, Decaf Brewing Live is brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, and we are located inside Pioneer Center Compound, or widely known as PC. We are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. We will be there today, so you can drop by. Let's have a conversation. So I am Life Coach Tin, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bang, boom. See you tomorrow and have a blessed day. Thank you so much, everyone.